right. Okay. Okay. I'm on. I'm on. Okay. I'm gonna play this clip, and then I will be moving you all to the Patreon to give more of my commentary on this. But absolutely need to talk. I did a private talk after the election in the Discord, but that was just with a few women who wanted to talk about it. So if you are a patron today, I'm going to talk about it in Patreon. All right. All right. I want to give you really honest commentary about this election, and I'm really over it, to be honest, because I was so busy when all of this uh, all of this took place. Um, I did not let this election change anything. I think because it would. How could it? I mean, I think I know who I am and I know what I believe in, and an election is an election. Either you bout it or you not. Either you is or you ain't. You believe in what you believe in or you don't. So just keeping that in mind, just know that there's nothing about this election that changes anything for me. Not a damn thing. I've been talking about this shit with black women for so long. And I think what's interesting now is just they're pitting black women in a certain way. And I'm gonna just play a clip. I don't even know why I pulled this clip up. I just saw it on live, and I was like, oh, okay. He's gonna get this started. That's fine. You know, you have a lot of LGBTQ people in America and around the world, and you have a lot of people who are against the LGBTQ community and also against children determining what their gender should be or asking their parents or whatever it is. And I have my opinions and my thoughts about that as far as what age is too young and all of that. Um, but what gets me most about all of this particular issue is Americans, y'all a bunch of fakes. Y'all are a bunch of hypocrites. You're a bunch of liars. Americans are just rotten to the core, and they just hop on whatever bandwagon that seems to suit them. And that's what really makes it so annoying for me because there will be no perfect, let me use this term, execution of a cleaner America because of a president. You can't The government can't. They might have some ability to stop women from unaliving unborn children through policies, but they don't have the ability to purify America through policies. uh, so to me, this shit is just a joke. It's stupid. Um, if you're gonna clean this bitch, clean this motherfucker up.
Declare the appearance and ultimately performing surgery on minor children. Can you believe this? I will sign a new executive order instructing every federal agency to cease all programs that promote the concept of sex and gender transition at any age. I will then ask Congress to permanently stop federal taxpayer dollars from being used to promote or pay for these procedures and pass a law prohibiting child sexual mutilation in all 50 states. It'll go very quickly. I will declare that any hospital or healthcare provider that participates in the chemical or physical mutilation of minor youth will no longer meet federal health and safety standards for Medicaid and Medicare and will be terminated from the program immediately. Furthermore, I will support the creation of a private right of action for victims to sue doctors who have unforgivably performed these procedures on minor children. The Department of Justice will investigate Big Pharma and the big hospital networks to determine whether they have deliberately covered up horrific long-term side effects of sex transitions in order to get rich.
Imagine if they came out with all guns blazing like this on domestic violence. Huh? Imagine if the Republican Party, the Democrat Party, any party came out with all guns blazing for these effeminate, sorry ass, woman beaten, trifling, no good, insecure, weak ass men that are beating and killing women all over the country. If it takes white daddy to do it from the White House, so be it. But just imagine if they would do that. That's the only thing about the LGBT community, as far as the males wanting to be women. I'm like, why do you want to be women when women are under attack in this country like this? So I don't know. I'm not here for them. I'm not here for that. But I just think that's a little bit twisted and crazy. So, well, hello, ladies in the chat. How are you doing today? It's good to see my girls, my ladies. Y'all are doing fine. Wonderful. I hope so. We are definitely going to get into this. I will talk about a lot more things that are happening. The election revealed, I've got several bullet points in my notes that I want to break down to y'all. And I want to give you what the fear is. This is all so fucking ironic. This clip that I'm playing. He's coming out with all guns blazing, right? Get these LGBTQ people, get their ass, get them. That's what he's basically saying. And all guns blazing, because that really revs up the patriarchy. Patriarchy is being threatened by these LGBTQ people. Oh my goodness. And so I like a man's man. Okay. I don't like a man that's feeling insecure because of a man's who might not be a man's man. And if the only justification you have for family is family's feeling threatened, then family wasn't shit anyway. Family feels threatened because family was fucked up to begin with. And I'm talking about these fucked up extremists who are out here rallying against anybody. Because I told y'all a long time ago, and this came up on one of my lives a long time ago, a lot of families are just fucking cults. Okay? And there are narcissistic families. Families who just all have this, like they're like one big personality type. They don't really believe in anything other than family and their other sense of false values. And you know that I'm right when you can look at the offspring, and the offspring doesn't even believe in what the heads of the family say they believe in. And they're always trying to recruit people into believing in these nuclear families. I'm more of a community-minded people, not family-minded people. Because if you got a family and you don't have a community, you don't have shit. I mean, I just want you to understand that today. So all of these guns blazing out here to protect these narcissistic ass American, selfish, prideful families, they're not doing anything for me. Okay. Another way I could say that is families who don't do anything for me are not important to me. But communities that do things for me are important to me. So I'm just trying to give y'all the game. I'm trying to give you another way to look at it, another way to think along with me, because a lot of women don't like thinking. They like gossip. They like bullshit. They like idiots. They like idiot boxes. They like live streams of nonsense. And that's just the way it is, because most people are pretty narcissistic out here. So I don't really care for this concept of focusing on something being right because it's related to family. That's what I don't really y'all, I don't know if you understand me. I don't know if you even can think along with me, but that's what I don't. That's that shit I don't like. Because that gets into that kind of cult like mindset. It's not about what's good for family, it's about what's good for the majority. And America's been having problems with families since the fucking since forever. But I mean, hell, I can look back through my lifetime and see this shit has been rigged for so long. It has nothing to do with LGBTQ. Family is not in trouble because of LGBTQ. Family is in trouble because a bunch of greedy, racist, dumb, sexist, black or white males decided that they can't handle having women be alongside them. And then you got airheaded ass women. So I'm gonna stop there. Um, I'm gonna stop there, and I'm going to go ahead and I don't need to play more of this because you know what? It's not that important to me what they do about that issue. I just think it's interesting how he came out with all guns blazing. Like on the first day right after I get sworn in, and right after my inauguration, I'm gonna get Congress and the House of Representatives. I'm gonna get everybody on my side so that we can do what? Um, this is the topic that I'm going to do today. The election revealed. Like I said, I got several things in my notes that I want to make sure I go through, hit these points, give you the real deal. My commentary, I've always been ahead of the majority of people on YouTube. I've been talking about all of this stuff for the longest. Black women just fucked around and found out that I was right with this last election. Y'all fucked around and found out Mad was right again. I've been on this shit. There's nothing to be disappointed about. Do you not understand? Y'all done about ran off all of the real authentic people. It was only about 4 or 5 real black women on YouTube talking to y'all. You know, y'all supported a lot of the nonsense that's going on. So I mean, and then there's a lot of dirty, tricky women who have come to YouTube and they did their Pied Piper thing, and black women was like, "Oh my God, this is great," and they ran off. And then you don't have any hard hitting scholars out here, okay, like myself. You really don't, because as much as black women out here venting about this shit, the election, trust and believe, they're missing everything that they need to really worry about. Because at the end of the day, you know what? It's really not about this fucking election. It really doesn't even matter who won. That's the shit that I'm on. Y'all fucking around. Like it's because what I want to talk about this afternoon in my Patreon is not about which party won, even though you may feel some type of way, you may feel disappointed. You can feel how you feel. You can feel happy, mad, glad, sad, bad, or just a tad bit of all of it. But because women are missing so much in their real plan for what we should be doing, it wasn't about to get addressed. And it's not going to get addressed with either president. So y'all need to vote mad for president. Y'all need to give me your vote. And then you'd see some shit change for the better for y'all, black women. All right, with that being said, I'm going to go and you can join my Patreon, which is where people who really respect my commentary stick with me. And the reason why I'm relentless about that now is because I've had so many women just pick my platform apart like it's some kind of damn, I don't know what I want to call it, some kind of like they're in the Garden of Eden, just picking from all the fruit that's in the fucking. I don't know. They just, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a fucking farmer's market. They just come and pick this shit apart, and through picking my platform apart, they pick their fucking self apart. Ooh wee. Anyway, with that being said, I'll see you in Patreon at 4:15. Black Women Forever, and I'm out.